we forgot the thing. Thank you for the likes and everything on audio platforms. Keep it up. Thank you for the support on the show. It means the world.
Sure, that's true.
Let's get into it. See, I remember this stuff 100.
Listen on Spotify. 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 Apple Podcast. Listen on Spotify. Apple Podcast. Thank you. There better be a strobing effect. And if there's any epileptic people listening to this podcast,
I want them
run
dead.
Far away.
Exactly. If you have epilepsy, I want you dead right now.
Next merch drop. That's what it's going to be.
It's a T-shirt that when it moves, it strobes.
Yeah, exactly. As an LED, is like this old little battery pack in the back of the collar.
Our next merch strap is it's a flashlight that says CreepCast, and its only setting is like whatever the perfect tune is to cause seizures.
There you go.
It's just a flashlight.
I think that's good. That's good quality merchandise is what I would say.
I'd buy it. You know, cause some car wrecks. Just stand on the side of I-75 and point at tractor trailers that go by. I think it's a great idea.
Get arrested. Get arrested immediately.
When I get arrested, I'm just like, it's a merchandise.
Oh my God. I'd say lock him up, throw away the goddamn key, is what I would say.
Imagine the difficulty I had trying to call the sheriff's station to explain that half of a pig broke into the store and is currently running amok, breaking things and screaming with the voice of an old woman.
You said half a pig?
Yes, I meant half of a pig.
A pig?
Yes, a pig.
Which half?
The front half.
Is that a joke?
No, this isn't a joke.
Where are you?
I'm at the gas station.
Which gas station?
What do you mean which gas station? The shitty one at the edge of town.
Where's that?
You must be new. Can I please talk to someone else?
That one response is the front half.
Yeah, the front half.
Like, duh. What do you like?
I like, yeah, the cop being like, well, which half of the pig?
Oh, the front half? Well, we need to do something about that, man. If it's the back half, it'll tire out. He's been in enough times now that all I have to say when he picks up the line is,
it's half a pig. It won't stop screaming and I can't catch it.
and then he grunts, mutters something about that being
Pretty freaking weird.
and then drives out to help me catch it. Tom is a good guy.
Just like a guy who doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Just an old sheriff like,
well, I guess I'll be out there.
Half pig, got it, with the voice of a woman. Okay.
A woman, huh? A pig, half pig. All right.
I asked around, but nobody knew where the pig had come from. Nothing supernatural about it. Just really unusual. It stated the local elementary school as a kind of mascot for the summer before a scientist and his team from somewhere up north offered the school $1,000 to let them take it. For science, I suppose. That's such a funny idea that a school, like an elementary school,
I kind of wish that,
half pig.
I wish the school kept the half pig. That's kind of sick.
Well, $1,000, they can't pass that up, right?
Yeah, I can't pass up $1,000. We got to give it to the children.
It's also funny to imagine like a super secret corporation being like, I'll give you 1,000 US dollars.
I will give you 1,000 United States dollars for this.
Hell yes, Mr. Scientist Man.
I usually hate to leave the front of the store unwatched. We have the occasional shoplifter. Plus, there was that one time Rocco got in and made off with 2 cases of cigarettes. The raccoon is stealing cigarettes.
He's stealing Camel Crushes, dude.
I love Rocco. I want to meet him.
Not me, dude.
Shut up. I still have to eat and change out of these dirt-covered clothes before I head back. I did a lot of digging last night. Plus, I don't want to leave the part-timers alone with all those lawn gnomes until we know exactly what's going on. just all over the front yard of the gas station.
Yeah.
There's lawn gnomes everywhere.
Just invisible lawn gnomes everywhere.
Look, I just don't want to leave them until we know for sure that they're not going to kill us. I didn't think much about it. Put them in a box behind the counter. But then I found another matching lawn gnome in the soda case. I added this one to the box as well. It wasn't until I noticed the third and fourth lawn gnomes I started to suspect something. I'd taken out the... Well, the first 2 I could chalk up to, coincidence.
Damn gnomes.
But by the third or fourth, the man has to ask himself, what is divine appointment and what is just circumstance? I had taken out the garbage and found the gnomes perched atop the branch of a tree. Perched atop the branch of a tree next to the dumpster, staring down at me like gargoyles. I used a chair and broom to knock them down and put them in the box with the other three. Dude, that's so funny. The visual of like, get down from there, like swinging a broom back and forth. I just noticed a door at the end of the hallway past the walk-in cooler. How long have I worked here and never noticed that door before? It seems disappointingly ordinary as far as doors go, except for the fact that it's warm to the touch and feels like it's vibrating. I tried the handle, but it's locked. It's disappointing, except, of course, we factor in the detail that it is hot and vibrating. Suffering results from happiness coming to an end. Suffering is pure and eternal. For mathematists to be supremely good, they must simply end all suffering. That is why the mathematists are working on a bomb to destroy the entire planet.
Oh, wow. Immediately got the like the weird the dudes in the VHS 94 that are holding that vampire.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it immediately reminded me of that. Like a weird militia out in the woods.
We are going to destroy the ATF headquarters with this vampire blood.
Yeah.
Edit. Sorry, upon further inspection, I realized that some of the scribbles on the receipt paper may have been transcribed incorrectly. I also made some adjustments to the spelling and fixed some typos. While I was at it, I added another typo just for the observant reader. Lastly, upon the advice of some of my readers, I removed the part where I listed Farmer Jr.'s social security number and address. Also, special thanks to the reader that pointed out that striga isn't even a Spanish word. I asked Diego about it when he came in for his fourth shift today, but Diego simply looked at me blankly and told me that he doesn't speak Spanish.
God. So stupid.
That's this is great. I'm loving this so far. How do you feel?
What is it exactly?
He asked as he crossed back to where his pile of clothes waited for him.
What? What is your condition? Paranoia? Schizophrenia? The gay?
Diego shrugged.
You boys know what an anglerfish is.
Bearded man asked as he walked to the back door and opened it.
Yeah, I guess.
The bearded man pulled up a secret compartment from beneath the floorboard and retrieved a large automatic rifle. just this guy. This is so funny because it's just like a guy who works at a gas station and he's just dragged into like this guy like, do you boys know what the anglerfish is? As he's grabbing a rifle and he's just like, I mean, I guess. So I saw it on Animal Planet. The man pointed his gun and marched into the woods while Diego and I made our way back to the gas station. Like, you see what I mean? Like any other story, that's the main character, right? Like I'm hunting the thing that lives in the woods, and he gets his rifle. He's like, "Do you boys know an anglerfish?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's like the siren. Yeah, we got a siren. She lives out there. She'll
like,
get the
cool,
stray
I'll talk to you
hitchhiker
later."
every now and then." Yeah. Where was Jerry while Spencer was beating the crap out of poor old Jack? Well, I'd gone into town to see a movie. Yes, I went and watched Thor Ragnarok.
Jesus Christ.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. It was awesome. I guess I'm lucky I went when I did. Otherwise, this Spencer guy might have tossed me into that hole as well. I love Marlboro. He's such a fun character. A former cult member who's just assimilated into this group. And he's like, I was seeing Thor Ragnarok.
They never let me used to see movies in my old group.
I was the one that found Jack. When I came back to the gas station, I couldn't find anyone anywhere. So I went searching until I noticed that door at the edge of the hall cracked open slightly. I also found a really poorly made bomb behind the register, but it didn't.
Fuck.
I decided that whatever hatched from the cocoon, be it a butterfly or moth or monster, I was going to name it Starburst. Aw. I hobbled.
That's a good name.
It's a good name. I hobbled myself back to the gas station and tossed one last look over my shoulder at the dumpster to see that one of the raccoons was stuffing the cocoon into its mouth.
Oh, God.
It devoured the whole thing in a couple bites before making eye contact with me and dashing off into the woods.
Jesus.
That's so good. A whole paragraph about like, maybe life will get better. Maybe little Starburst is going to teach me a thing or two about living or whatever. It's like, I turned around and
Exactly. He's gone.
the raccoon swallowed it whole. Our world pointed back the way we came. We all turned to see Spencer standing in the middle of the path, a wicked smile on his face.
Hi, miss me?
Diego screamed at me.
Jack the gun!
I pulled the weapon out of my pocket and chucked it as hard as I could. It's a... it smacked Spencer right in the face and he fell over. I was very proud for the 2 seconds until we realized what I had done wrong. Just,
But as always, we love seeing all the comments, the memes, the art. It's all amazing. We appreciate you guys. You guys are the best fan base on the internet. I'll say it.
Sure.
And you know what?
Especially when
God
they
bless
leave
you.
me, Jeff Goldblum notes.
No.
My
That's
favorite
whenever. That's
terrorist.
when you. Those aren't fans. Those are.
Nope, he said it. He said that you all are his favorite, so keep doing
All right,
that
everybody.
for sure.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
See you in the next one, and Jeff Goldblum forever. Bye.
Jeff Goldblum.